Okay, welcome to the history and documents section of the video then for the Audi S3. Firstly, we have the V5. Shows 5 owners from new. Last change of ownership was in 2008, June. It was a girl actually, a woman, lady I should say, Mrs. Charlotte Vollwasser of Andover, and the previous keeper to that was a Mr. David Vardy. So 4 keepers, and this car has been registered before on a private plate K3LCY, which are in the boot, so a lot of the history corresponds to that, but it's all done properly. The MOT is currently valid until September the 8th 2014, and there were 3 advisories. Near side anti-roll bar linkage has slight play in it, centre clamp exhaust has minor leak, and near side front brake has slightly deteriorated, and both headlamps slightly deteriorated. But lovely long MOT, September the 8th 2014, done at 139,388, so that's about 2k ago. Right, now this car has an extremely big service history. I'm not joking. Pioneer Automotive Solutions supplied the car. There's various letters from them to various Audi garages to ask them to stamp the book, and also regards a cam belt, which there is an acknowledgement that the cam belt was done at between 75 and 80,000 miles. There are lots of bills for tyres, battery, previous keeper who owned it, all the finance documents and the sale of the car when it was £14,000 going back a few years ago. Letters saying what dates and services were done, an RAC report when the car had not that many miles on it actually, 82,000 miles, HPR report, and the dialogue system from Audi, which tells you what's been done. So plenty there. There's also the duplicate service book, which has the correct registration number there, now registered as K3LYC. First stamp in the book was at Warrington, it was at 15,000. Then it was at 32,000 miles in 2002, 50,000 miles we got here in 2004, Slough Audi. 2005 it had 55k, Nottingham Audi. Now cam belt and water pump was done somewhere between 75 and 80,000 miles according to Mr. Vardy, who signed the finance documents there at Fox Audi, I think it was. An 82,000 mile service in 2008, 101,000 miles in 2010. 121,000 miles in 2012, and 139,000 miles was the last service at Salisbury Audi on the 24th of the 8th 2013. And according to that, the next service is due at 149, but there's no more stamps in the book there. Right, Mr. Vardy was the previous keeper. Nottingham Audi bought the car for £14,585, and I think the date on this was 2005 February. There's a finance document which is all paid off, of course, so there's no outstanding finance or adverse claims on the car. So 15,000 quid going back in 2005. Okay, so that's pretty much the documentation regarding its credence. Now, the service history is selected into folders for each year. So this is the receipts for 2008. Of which one of the big ones was £555 at 82,000 miles. So I mean, it just is all documented Audi receipts like so. It's just far too much really to relay. If you're keen on the car, you can sit here and go through it all yourself. But that's the main thing I've been able to deduce. 2008 for 550 quid bill. In 2009 it had receipts then again 83, 49, £10 and some tyres. In 2010 again some Audi bills. 182, Audi checklist, bill for £248. That was a service in 2010, 07, 236, 113. Okay. Old MOT certificates, a great big bundle of them there, but you can look them up on Vosa, but they're all pretty much all the old MOT certificates. There's a geometry report done in 2011 at £490, and you can see there that loads more bills and receipts. Okay, 2012, another load of bills and receipts. And you can see there's a fair bit of weight there. And 2013, there's a few bills and receipts there. £212 for a bill on the 10th of the 24th of the 10th, 2013. Replaced worn rear wiper motor. So I assume that's mostly that. But, so we've got stamped up book, 142,000 miles, genuine, 3 keys. So there's a load of keys in here to show you this. So there's a remote key which is currently in the car. And then you've got the keys in here, which are valet key and a standard key. Oh no, and another one, hang on. And another remote key as well. So 4 keys in total. How's that? Can't beat that. So there is a load of books as well, which I've got down here. Let's grab them. Oh. Owner's manuals, radio code, although the radio is the wrong one in there now. I say the wrong one, it's an aftermarket job. Kenwood, and an Audi service handover report. Yeah, this is how they do it properly when you buy a car from John Fox Audi. And I think it shows on the finance agreement that the guy who bought it actually worked for John Fox Audi as well. So no doubt he then had it very well looked after at the Audi dealership. So S3 Quattro, what was its reg number back then? Yeah, X551NHJ, so that's all cool. Okay then folks, there it is then. Let's go back to the car.